Hello there, welcome to the Scott Freeman and the Tokyo Sex Wales tour for Season of Blue, Phase 1. More to come, hopefully. I've just arrived at venue number 1, the Art House, Southampton. Very exciting. I've just arrived and found Mr. Antosh Wojcik here. Say hello.
Hello.
We were having a... Before we started this video, I said I need to document this tour on video, otherwise, you know, people could say, oh, it never happened because they were never there. But now you can see that it's actually happening. And so, what were we talking about? Were we talking about dogging or dogs or something?
I made a joke of being the doggy in the window, which is a song, how much is that doggy in the window? But Scott doesn't know the goddamn song. I wasn't talking about dogging.
He wasn't talking about dogging.
I was just having a nice chilled out latte. Now my blood pressure's rising.
Now his blood pressure's rising. Okay, so there's dogs in the window apparently. I think Antosh has lost it already.
In the window?
What was his what was in his latte? I just don't know. Anyway, we are here at the Art House, Southampton. Very exciting. Cool. Awesome. Well, this is Antosh again. You remember him from the last video, making a fool of himself as a dog in the window. So now Mr. Fred Irwin's just finished his set. If we switch around, we can
there he is.
Mr. when I'm making a scene.
Yeah.
Mr. Fred Irwin is Gareth having a
Curiosity cola.
a curiosity cola.
Curiosity cola. Curiosity cola. Why is it called Curiosity cola? Why?
That's a curious question.
It's a curious question, isn't it?
Curiosity cola is 0.2% alcohol.
Okay.
Because it's
That's why.
It's not sold as an alcoholic drink, but these actually have or 0.05%. They're fermented in the old-fashioned.
Yeah.
I don't think you even have to say it on
This is
there.
fascinating.
I'm driving. Someone else is going to have to finish it.
Curiously, Curiosity Cola and all the Fentiman's range, even the orange one, has a slight alcohol property in it, but not enough for it to qualify it as even shandy.
Okay.
But,
So this is what we've learned from Curiosity Cola today. That was Chris. We'll see more from him later, hopefully. But yeah, Fred has just basically opened up the first night of the tour.
Yes, I have.
And so, Fred, how did it go?
I had great fun doing it. I couldn't think of a better tour to open for.
Well, there we go. Stroking the beardage. That'll give you good luck for the rest of the week.
Yes, I need it.
But there's not much left of the week, so I mean,
it's
come
Friday
back next
tomorrow.
Monday. Come back on Monday.
Yes, it's Friday tomorrow.
It's Friday tomorrow, which is great. But okay, so that was pretty cool. So that was Didgeridoo solo. I'm trying to remember why I started this tour documentary video. But yes, Fred was awesome. And now Gentleman's Film, who are on the stage, who are waving, they're about to go on.
So me and Scott are sat in Southampton Central Station, hoping that we can get to Eastleigh and from Eastleigh to home. Scott's got a job though, so apparently everything's all right. He's having his post-gig Subway celebration.
Oh yes.
And it went awesome. It was great to be back playing an acoustic set.
Oh man, it went so well. It was such a fun night, just like the guys. Just awesome.
A lot of comedy relief tonight.
Yeah, we did love the way you're making me feel, and at the end. And I do this thing where I do a game and I get everyone to kind of sing different things back at me. And I got them to scream Sex Wales Assemble right at the end. And that marks the start to a great gallant... gallant. What a great word. Not used as gallant, but a gallant tour. Yeah.
Scott, the gallant knight of acoustic rock.
The gallant night. Man, that is quite something. You wordsmith. You.
Classic. We'll check in tomorrow when we've put
done some Tetris in a car and got to Chelmsford.
Yeah.
All right, see you then.
Morning, guys. It is Friday the 13th. And it is the night after our first tour date. And we played Southampton last night and it went really well. It was a really fun night. Some really great acts. Antosh is asleep in my basement. I'm going to go wake him up. Come with me. Into the darkness. Most people do. Oh, it's too dark. It's too dark. Let's turn the light on in order to disturb him. Anyway, back into the basement. Here we go. Into the basement, the Shindig Palace. Here's Antosh asleep.
Hello.
Did you sleep well?
I did. The electric blanket didn't work.
It didn't work?
No.
Oh no.
There was no heat.
Heat at all. Oh dear. Oh dear. What are we going to do with you, electric blanket?
Turn you into a flag.
Yeah, turn you. Yes. The unfortunate tale of the electric blanket that became a flag. That's the next album title.
An uplifting story.
Uplifting story. Did you have interesting dreams?
I did. I dreamt about someone came up to me randomly in the street and was asking me how I addressed space.
Yeah.
Like when I'm in a room. And told me how it was weird that when you left a room the space sort of changed. And
Yeah.
I was like, that's all very well and interesting, but I have no idea who you are.
Yeah. That's Antosh. Cool. So, yeah, we're on to Chelmsford tonight, Essex. It's going to be interesting. So we got about 4 or 5 hours until we drive off, and so I've got to burn more copies of the album in the meantime. And just pack our bags, get ready to go out on the road for a couple of days. So,
Right, now to take you through the intricate process of burning Scott's albums onto a CD. Here is a completed pile. Here is a blank one. Here is a Scott. He's just done his hair. Right, so you load up iTunes with a playlist of your #1 selling album to be in the future. Season of Blue by Scott Freeman. You place CD in the drive. Oh yes, make sure it's clicked in. You shut the drive. And then you find the option that says, burn, baby, burn, 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 baby, burn. And then you get asked a scary question, and then you click burn. And then in a matter of seconds, you've got a production line. Tour snacks, going into Tesco's to get some tour snacks. Tour snacks. And maybe some presents for Mother's Day, because, you know, tour time is only well established during Mother's Day.
Yes. Now, Tour Snacks begins at the Krispy Kreme kiosk.
Krispy Kreme.
Then I miss working here. I used to work here when I was like 19. You work? But if I were to start working for 5 minutes, I'd probably change my mind.
Krispy Kreme.
Epic.
Chocolate dream cake. Original glaze.
You guys want one?
Caramel crunch.
I accidentally broke Lent last night.
Crunch.
Oh yeah, 'cause you're on Lent. Antosh, what do you want?
Tour snacks.
Do you want one?
No, I'm alright.
Just me?
Alright, can I get an original glaze?
And you want an original glaze?
Just the plain ring of death. Heart death.
Sprinkle surprise. Has Tim been in a tour video
Tour
yet?
snacks.
No.
Tim, what is your tour snack of choice?
Probably red grapes.
Tim, how was the gig last night, mate? Stonking. I heard you are pretty great.
Oh, I gave it my best.
I give it my best. I did pretty well. You know, I didn't have any of me delay pedals.
No, I found really exposed, mate.
Really exposed. Will he get it in? Will he get it in? Oh, it's in there. Look. Woo! First item in.
Yeah. First night I'm in. Did you just say that?
No, first item in.
Level 2.
Level 2. Right.
All the toiletries.
We picked up Gareth after driving around Basingstoke for about an hour.
An hour?
Eating tour snacks.
Upon the viables.
Gareth's going to be like, I need a sandwich.
A sandwich?
No, I have pizza. Yeah. Got to start off.
Second item in.
Go on.
Yeah.
What's he going to go with next?
Yeah. So if you got...
Well, I got 4. How many do we need?
The people who need cables are discussing cables. I, on the other hand,
Chimmy sticks.
Have we got enough sticks?
Antosh the Peg Wojcik. Yeah, I got enough wood, haven't I, really? Enough wood to smash on the floor.
To go around.
Gareth, I'm going to go behind Scott because my legs are smaller than yours.
Sweet. Glad the diet starts after the tour.
Diet?
What is diet?
What is this word?
So I'll go in it.
Because you're going to die before you go on it.
That's like... That was like a pun that you had to sledgehammer into being a pun.
I don't believe in dieting.
No?
I believe in getting fat and dying young.
Okay, so we're in the... nice and snug in the back here, me and Gareth. Hello. There he is, eclipsing like the sun. There's Tim, being the ever vigilant of Scott's driving. Here's the back of Scott's head, and here's outside the wonderful sunset sky as we pour ourselves into Chelmsford. I can't really feel my legs. I can't eat my tour snacks. So,
Wasting away.
to be honest, it's an absolute abomination. I am not happy, Scott. I want to go home.
Turn this thing around.
But I think playing a show will make up for it. So,
Yeah.
more than make up for it, actually.
It's Friday the 13th. And
It
we're
is.
playing a place called Asylum in a town we've never been to before.
In Essex.
In Essex.
It's pretty much like being booked by Satan, essentially. That's what Scott is saying. So we'll show him what for, and then yeah, I'm sure we'll be back into. Is there anything else I need to put in the video?
Anything else?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We're just chatting normally.
Just chatting
I'm gonna
normally.
cut all these little bits out, by the way, when we're talking about a video.
Actually, I think we should cut everything else out and just put in the in between there.
I was going to say, you should have a video of all the bits of cutting out. We're going, yeah, we're not going to put this in. Yeah, we're not going to put this in. Yeah.
I did.
Turn it into a hit song.
I did suggest that we make a documentary about making the documentary.
Yeah. So every time you're filming, Gareth
films me.
Antosh.
A circle of life.
Circle of life. This is the Essex. We're not even in Essex yet, but I'm going to say that we are. Actually, no, we're not far from Essex because I drive under this bridge a lot when I go see my cousin, and he lives just outside Chelmsford, actually. So
underneath the bridge.
no, I wish he did.
He's a chance.
Yeah, I always love that quote. Good quote. This is the Essex rolling plains that we decided to build a motorway through when we were expanding in the industrial era.
That's a paddling.
That's 7. That's 1.
Yeah, you gotta love the human race, innit, for wrecking up countryside and installing a place such as Essex within it. So we're gonna come past the River of Styx in a bit, I think.
That's 8. That's 8.
And we'll meet that guardian who's like, "You want to get on my boat?" I don't think so. Not with this band of gear. No, not you. I'll take one of you, and then we'll sacrifice Tim, and then find another way to get across the river.
Sorry, Tim.
Sorry, Tim. It's just because he's being the most quiet right now. So.
Yeah, we're insured on your car. You don't matter anymore.
I've got Eiffel Tower. Yeah, look. There's Essex's own Eiffel Tower.
What?
There's another copy of it.
No way it's the Eiffel Tower. Oh, I don't like that.
Scott's also Scott's behind. He's playing the behind game today.
That's 8.
I was on 8 before.
No, you were on 7.
No, I was on 8, man.
No, it wasn't 8. It was 8-1.
It was 8-1.
Was it 8-1 before?
Yeah.
9.
Trying to take away my points. Yeah.
If you reach your age before the end of the drive,
What
you
happened?
get around. No.
I have to get around.
I'll give you some funny stuff.
I should probably explain the point system. Scott is tallying me for all the times that I make him crease during the drive, and creasing as in laughing. I'm just talking normally, but he's hypersensitive to my monkey cymbal clapping jokes, and if he laughs too much, we might all die, which would be quite tragic because we were talking.
I'm a little worried.
Yeah, he was.
Mildly inconvenient also.
It would be. I mean, the stage manager tonight would then have to account for a band missing. My family would probably be a bit upset.
Yeah. No, the other 8 venues.
On the other hand, one less car polluting the earth. So.
Cool. So it's kind of the end of the second night, and we are in Pizza Hut. We're at Pizza Hut. We just played at the a place called Asylum in Chelmsford. It's my first time in Essex. You guys have been to Essex before, though, haven't you? You've all been to Essex.
I was born
before.
in Essex, mate. I breathe Essex. I was born here. I'll die in Essex. I'll get married in Essex.
I feel so sorry for you.
You were born in Texas, weren't you?
I was born in Reading.
No, you were born in Reading. That's it. But you anyway,
I've been here. My cousin lives here.
Your cousin lives here.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's been pretty.
Over the river.
Yeah. It's been pretty nutty though. Like it's yeah. It was cool.
Cracking gig?
Cracking.
It was
gig.
cracking.
It was good. It was good. Tim's very cold. Eskimo Tim. How did you find the gig tonight, Tim?
Sat nav.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Pretty standard. Lots of people watching.
Jeez, man, don't hype it up.
And lots of clapping.
Can you keep some of the excitement
and then we
in your
finished.
body, please?
And then we finished.
And I
Cool.
thought I was
I'm not keeping that, but
And I thought I was enthusiastic. It was alright.
It was alright.
it was awesome.
Do you know what my comment?
It's either good or it wasn't good.
Is it my comment?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So, he thought it was alright. Scott said it was awesome with hand gestures. Tim wasn't even there. I broke a stick, which I'm pretty happy about. I thought I went through the snare drum. That's a nice thing to know. I lost my arms in the light, which it's something we all try and achieve on a tour, I
Much
think.
to the amusement of the bass player.
And I thought it was awesome. I definitely played the most aggressive I've ever played with Scott. So, yeah.
More aggression.
More aggression next time. Tomorrow, when we acoustically destroy the steamboat in Ipswich.
Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow, Steamboat Ipswich. Don't know why I'm saying this, because at the time of you watching this, that will have already happened. So if you do have a time machine handy, chronological. Yeah. So we're at the Steamboat in Ipswich tomorrow night. So we're gonna gorge pizza, probably drink a bottle of wine, and pass out in the hotel rooms like the rock stars that we are. See you later. Morning, guys. It is Saturday, the 14th March. We are 1/5 of the way through the tour. We played a place called Asylum last night. was part of a fire duct. It was pretty cool. And now we're at the hotel chilling out. I think Antosh is over there sleeping. We did tops and tails out, and I think I kept him up with my snoring, so he's snoozing now. Anyway, it's time for some tea. I need tea. Oh, we're going to Ipswich tonight, which is really exciting. It's kind of the first night playing in Southampton. It kind of just felt like a normal gig, because I played it quite a lot. Now we're in a hotel, drinking, using these little miniature tea bags. Now it feels real. Oh. Yeah, we ate Pizza Hut last night. It was pretty epic. Antosh didn't get the dip he wanted though. All chaos nearly broke loose.
I got anchovies though.
He got anchovies though, so
Yes.
so the world is still right.
Okay, so we're back in the car. There's Gareth.
Hello.
I am really tempted to just knock the shit out of him the whole journey, but you know, I like him too much. Scott's back in the pilot seat. Tim is not here.
We've got some grumpy man instead.
No, not at all. Tim is in the thralls of passion right now as he does his pre-gig warm-up, which is him contemplating life and its many pathways.
That does sum Tim up in a way.
Yeah, so which is good. I have learnt how to sit in the back of a car with a guitar properly. What you do is you put the neck between your legs. Think of it like a giraffe, an inverted giraffe. And yeah, we've left the Travelodge after a great night's sleep. And
I snored all night and kept them up.
some of us slept well, which is good, you know.
Basically, some being the other three members.
The other three members. The other.
Unlucky.
Yeah. So I feel great, and I can't wait to get to Ipswich. Yeah, we're on the road to Ipswich, so it's gonna be sweet. Alrighty. See you up in a bit.
Right, here he comes. This is the walk of shame. Tim just called me to say there was no toilet roll in the toilet, and so I had to run to reception to help. Here he comes. Tim, do you have any wise words?
Mistakes happen, but when you gotta go, you gotta go. And those are the split decisions that make or break underpants.
Yeah.
Hoping for a clean getaway.
Yeah, so that's the beginning of our Ipswich adventure. We've now arrived in Ipswich, you can see.
I hate Ipswich.
Yeah, Tim hates Ipswich.
Find it, ground it.
Well, we've got a little while till check-in at the hotel, so we're gonna go grab a beer and maybe float around on a yacht for a while, aren't we, Antosh?
Yes, we'll acquire a yacht by all legal means and yeah, party up.
Cool.
We're sat down in the deep chairs of Isaac's.
Yeah.
Here's Scott. He's ordered a coffee.
Coffee? Black horse.
Black horse coffee.
Black horse.
There is Gareth drinking whatever.
Hails to the ale.
Tim still isn't here. And because Tim's not here, that's a paddling.
I'm so glad we came across a paddle.